Let's start by saying this. How did the band get named, fellas? So they had to name the band in one night before they had to play, what, Tammany Hall or Sullivan Hall?
Not that big.
Not that big of a venue.
Rose Bar.
It was Rose Bar in Brooklyn.
Where we couldn't fit all on the stage. Half the band was off the stage.
And it was Game 7 of the World Series?
It was Game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2.
It was March.
Oh my God. It was, anyway, it's Game 2 of the World Series, and we had to quickly find a name for the band, and we've been going back and forth for a while. And there was no consensus on the band name at all, and we had a friend, Rondee, who had rented a table at a bar to watch the game, and Warren walked over to the placard, and it said reserved for Rondee, and he picked it up, and he said, guys, what do you think?
She's for tomorrow.
And she still has never showed up to a concert.
Which is kind of
reserved for Rondee.
She showed up to one.
Out of how many?
She's really beautiful.
The problem is, no, when we invite her out, we're like, this is Rondee! Yeah. This is her! Like, it's so ridiculous.
We almost changed the name, but Billy said we had t-shirts, so we couldn't change
Yeah, that was the other thing.
So if you have t-shirts, you can't change the name.
No, yeah.
Trevor Thunder Vaughn, the Thunder. Trevor, you can't teach what he does on stage. People, they go to years and years of schooling or classes to do what he can do naturally, and it's kind of beautiful.
A fantasy stuck on a late night train.
He conducts it. He conducts the room. He conducts everything. It's unbelievable. You can't teach that, you know? He's just a power to him, an energy that, you know, you want to drink it up and just, Tom Deggs, he has the biggest heart in the world. He will do anything. He will give you the shirt off his back. He would lie in a puddle for you to walk over. It's amazing how generous that man is. You can, a friend like that, you would never want to give up. Loyalty is the most important thing. So Tom's just a loyal son of a bitch.
The late night train, that late night train.
Warren Hemingway. It's a funny story about Warren Hemingway. I was out drinking at the Frying Pan. You ever been there? Frying Pan?
Yeah, we met at Frying Pan. I went with Chuck, his agent, and then we just drank.
He was like, well, he was like, you play. He was like, I play bongos, and I was like, awesome. Do you play drums? He's like, no.
He goes, good enough.
Perfect. Perfect.
He, you know, he's kind of he's the oldest guy in the band, and he looks out for us. He takes care of us in a sense. He has a little more age. Age is wisdom, you know, knowing stuff. So he's a good guy to ask questions and just listen to him. Again, he used to be a preacher. He was an evangelical preacher. You know, he started orphanages in India. It's crazy. Yeah, he had his own congregation and everything. Crazy, right? And Nick Focus, he's the lead guitarist. That guy, we call him the professor of rock. He is a college professor, but like, you go up to him and you're like, can you play, and he'll be like, oh, you mean, you know, and just nail it. Like you can't, whatever this is, he can dance on the strings, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. He's very technical with everything he does, and he's focused. He has focus. He's one of the most talented guitarists I ever met. I like those guys, my band guys. What better job is just go hang out with your friends, drink, and play music. We actually just wanted to bring you guys into how we do our thing. We were very fun. We're not too fancy in any way, and we're just a little rowdy. It's very much a melting pot. Someone will be like, hey, I got this riff, I got this lyric, I got this beat. Comes in, we just jam. Literally, it could be literally half hour to about 3 weeks. We jam on something. And then we kind of start carving it down to the essence of the song. Like the Serves Up song, we came up with just like, boom. We were like, yeah, this is just naturally needs to be this way. We have our first album out, She's Back in Velvet, and it's a very exciting thing. It's kind of, how would I best say? It's like I feel so lucky to have the opportunity that I could say I've done that.
From the autumn leaves I hold. You can
The biggest thing for all of us is like when people come to our shows and see us play live. I like to think that it's like we feed off the energy, we give the energy back to the audience, but we're up there to have as much fun as possible. We want the audience to have that same sort of feeling with our music, and that's what really drives where we come from creatively.
I'm sure there's many musicians that have been on the road for decades at a time and just been doing it. That's not us. We have done this out of the passion of our heart. A lot of us, Warren, did drums when he was younger in high school, learn conga in India. I went to acting school, struggled with that out of college. I bartend, I wait tables, I busted my pinky doing construction for Kristen Dior shoot, fashion shoot. But for me, I mean, there isn't any shame in working off the sweat of your brow, and if that's not always the paycheck that you get from things that you love to do, what I do in my regular life, I bring to what I do in music. The songs that we've written have been inspired by things that didn't happen when we were ever on tour.
It's like
we haven't been. We're bringing ourselves, and there's no one telling us what to do.
You can make me.
Where was there For Rondee?
Please look for us on Last.fm. Woo!
Really, the woo?
Come on, you were doing this.
I am